Welcome back for another book talk video. Today it's Science Fiction Sunday. I love Sci-Fi Sunday. I am continuing to talk about the Old Man's War series. Last week I talked about books 1 and 2 in the series. Today I'm talking about books 3 and 4. And my goodness, these two books pair up really well. These books are written by John Scalzi, and I really enjoyed the series. A lot of people complain, saying they felt that the series went down in value over time, or after book 3, they just stopped reading because they were so shocked by the notion of what book 4 is. Let's get into it. Book 1, Old Man's War, was about the idea that when you turn 75 years old, you can join the space military and they give you a new body. They take your brain scan and they are able to give you a body that's basically a fit, muscular 25-year-old ready to go out there and fight some aliens in the Space Wars. It's exciting stuff. Book 2, The Ghost Brigades, is basically the Special Forces version of that, where story gets expanded, where you get to understand the even more genetically enhanced Special Forces teams going on in the space military. For Book 3, we get two of the best characters from the series married, raising an adopted daughter on a colony, because part of this whole space military concept is once you have served for long enough, you can choose to stop being in the space military and then go live a life out on a space colony or something. Most of the space colonies were started, well, actually at this point in the story, all of the space colonies were started by people from Earth who I guess made some sort of a deal and were sent out into space at a planet that could support human life, and they got to start fresh, which very much comes across as a story that is analogous to people from Europe coming over to the United States and having colonies. There's a lot going on with the idea of colonialism, colonization. This book is called The Last Colony. There's some weird political stuff going on, some secret stuff with the government. So when these characters agree to leave their very happy, peaceful life on one colony and help the government start up a new colony that is supposed to be the first time ever that we're taking people from the colony world and letting them start a new colony without anybody from Earth. It's a big deal, but unfortunately rife with problems. John Scalzi does a great job, I think, writing the aliens and putting mystery, intrigue, suspense into the story. I highly recommend book 3. Most people who read this series at least read books 1, 2, and 3 before they stop. And they tend to enjoy books 1 and 2 a lot, but then also enjoy book 3. It's just different from books 1 and 2 because you're leaving that military focus and making it more about family and colonization. Parts of it have a Wild West kind of feel of going out on the frontier, establishing their new town, dealing with disputes between people, relationships. I think it's really fun. But then book 4, shockingly, takes the story from book 3 and retells it from a teenage girl's point of view. The adopted daughter that's in book 3, Zoe, the 4th book is called Zoe's Tale because John Scalzi decided to write it in the first person point of view of Zoe, and you get to relive the same story from book 3, but you get her perspective. And I personally thought that it was brilliant. At first I was hesitant, thinking, well, I already know the story beats. You know, it's like when someone gives you spoilers for a movie or a TV show or book. You technically already know a lot of the plot, but you get a whole new way of looking at it when you see it from her point of view. And I also applaud John Scalzi because he normally does not write young adult fiction. He does not write stories from the point of view of teenage girls. I thought it was well written. So to me, the two books worked hand in hand to help enhance one another by reading them both. For some readers, they would rather just take the story on once. So if you're just interested in getting the story once, I would say read The Last Colony, and then you could skip Zoe's Tale before you continue on to books 5 and 6 in the series. That's it for today's book talk. I hope that you will check out the books and enjoy Old Man's War as an entire series. Every day is a good day for a book talk. Peace.